Namaskar, myself Sajjan Bharadwaj, Assistant Professor, Jagannath Institute of Education, JIMS Jamtech, Greater Noida. My subject is Understanding Discipline and Subjects, and my topic is Constructivism. So, what is Constructivism? According to the William Butler Yeast, teaching is not about filling up the pail, it is about lighting a fire. Many theorists who have supported the constructivism. These are Jean Piaget. He has given the theory of stages of cognitive development. John Dewey, progressive education. Lev Vygotsky, social development theory. Jerome Bruner, discovery learning theory. These are the theories given by these theorists for the constructivism. Constructivism is not a new concept. It has been around since the turn of the century and was supported by John Dewey. He was the American psychologist, philosopher, educator, social critic, and political activist who advocated for child-centered instruction. He focused on educating the whole child physically, mentally, socially. According to him, learning should engage and expand the experiences of the learners. Jean Piaget. Jean Piaget was from the Switzerland. He proposed that the cognitive development followed an invariant sequence from infancy through adolescence. A child constructs understanding through many channels, such as reading, listening, exploring, and experiencing his or her environment. In cognitive constructivism, learning is an active process in which learners construct new ideas or concepts on their current and past knowledge. And what about the Lev Vygotsky? He was the Russian psychologist and philosopher and is associated with the social constructivist theory. He believed that the influences of the cultural and social contexts played an important part in learning and supports a discovery model of learning. And the fourth is Jerome Bruner. He was the American psychologist. He proposed that the learning is an active process where the learner constructs new ideas based on current or past knowledge. Constructivist learners are participatory learners, actively engaged learners. Children learn a subject through doing different activities. What is constructivism? Rachanavad. It focuses on knowledge construction. It is a theory of knowledge that argues that humans generate knowledge and meaning from an interaction between their experiences and their ideas. Constructivism is a philosophy of learning founded by the premise that by reflecting on our experiences, we construct our own understanding of the world we live in. This definition was given by Brooks and Brooks. Constructivism is based on type of learning in which learner forms or constructs much of what he learns or comprehends. Two views of constructivism. Number one, individual constructivism. It is also called cognitive constructivism. It emphasizes individuals' internal knowledge construction. Number two, social constructivism. Knowledge exists in a social context and is initially shared with others instead of being represented solely in the mind of the mind of an individual. Now, we discuss about the characteristics of the constructivism. Learners construct understanding. New learning depends on current understanding. Learning is facilitated by social interaction. Meaningful learning occurs within authentic learning tasks. Knowledge is constructed rather than transmitted or acquired. Knowledge construction takes place through the process of reflective thinking or reflective abstraction. Construction of knowledge is facilitated by learners' cognitive structures. Learners' cognitive structures continuously develop. Construction of knowledge or learning needs constructivist method or pedagogy of learning. Now, there are 10 basic guiding principles of constructivist thinking that educators must keep in mind. Number one, it takes time to learn. Number two, learning is an active process in which student constructs meaning out of. Third, people learn to learn. Fourth, learning involves language. Learning is a social activity. Next, learning is contextual. The act of constructing meaning is mental. Everyone needs knowledge to learn. Learning is not a passive acceptance of knowledge, it takes work. And the last is motivation is a major aspect of learning. These were the guiding principles of constructivist thinking that educators should keep in mind. Thank you.